All right, let's do it. Hello, hello. Is audio all working fine? Hello. I'm very sick, so sorry if I sound awful. What's going on? What's this song? Oh, it's the new Acacia Strain record. I forgot the name of the track, but it's awesome. Audio is good. Awesome. I haven't drawn anything yet today, so give me a moment to get going here. Is the stream going to stay up? The streams are available if you're a patron or if you use that join feature. Satan? Yeah, this song actually goes out to Satan. Do I know how to speak Spanish? No, not really. I took French in high school, so that's the only thing I really know a little bit of, but I barely know any of that. That was my bat soup. I get the joke. My bat soup was not good. That's why I'm sick now. The Gumroad videos do not come in book form. I'm using reference right now, yeah. I should probably start smaller, but... How long am I going to stream? That I don't know. I never know. Depends on if I collapse during the stream due to sickness here. Kind of want to make this go back a little further. I'm using the, it's called Senshi stock or something. I make a bunch of poses and stuff. You've probably seen their stuff if you've been looking online. I don't have an online playlist, but it's just all sorts of metal. How can I draw like you? I spend a lot of time drawing. So that helps. You can become a cordyceps. You can infect my brain and then take over my body. Then you might be able to draw like me. There's probably other people you'd want to take over, though. I'm going to draw these a little smaller. Just because I want to get more in. Hello from Taiwan. Also, she's got a bag here. And it was heavy. I haven't been doing the podcast just because I haven't really felt motivated to do it. Why modern day? It's a long story. Is there a difference between the spine and line of balance? Slightly, because the spine is going to curve, and I feel like a balance line is going to be just sort of a straight line. It's actually not a modern day Babylon reference. We had a band called Modern Day Cavalry, but how that got its name was more exciting. That's really the interesting part of the story. The music is Acacia Strain. You should check out their new album. It's so awesome. Oh, you're a fan of Painted Exile? Thanks, man. That's awesome. I have some new music in store at some point. I got a lot of years of music saved up, so I'll have to release some stuff. It's always funny when I encounter a Pi fan. I'm just using, they're called Senshi stock. That's what I'm using for pose reference right now. Used to listen to 3.14 on the way to high school? Oh, thank you. That's awesome. Overarching questions about brushes and program. It's just Photoshop, brown brush, basic default brush. I don't use any fancy stuff. I do have a group for anatomy and perspective. That's group A. That's kind of all we, or a large part of what we focus on. Drapery and stuff. I have a video on that. I don't have anything on hair. But if you could do drapery, you could do hair. It's kind of similar. To add some light to this. My art schedule is, let's see, I don't know. I don't know how I would describe it. I've been trying to do more finished work, although that's been kind of difficult because I suck at it. So usually I'll work on something, like a bigger thing, and then when I encounter issues, I kind of will go back to studies. Yeah, the Kyle's brushes are loaded in there by default, so. I'm actually going to go see these guys this month. I'm very excited. Do you like more genres of metal besides metalcore, new metal, and grindcore? I do. I like black metal. I like some melodic death metal. I like death metal a lot. And yeah, as far as angry tunes, it's pretty much always metal, so. Music is scary. Oh, with the best tunes coming up right now. You guys just haven't been listening to the right music. Did you improve after hearing feedback from that guy? I think so. I thought it was very helpful, actually. What's going on, Nikki? What's good is that I am dying of the coronavirus after I had some bat soup. Do I listen to rock? Yeah, that was kind of what I started with. And then I discovered heaviness. Do you ever adventure into prog? Yeah, definitely. I was in a prog metal band, so. I've been a little like on the fence about prog for a while now, just because I feel like for a genre called progressive, it kind of sounds all the same. Like, yeah, I don't know. Oh, thanks, Zira. Recovering from the Leafs' horrible breakdown yesterday in the third. I didn't watch yesterday. For whatever reason, my NHL subscription has like canceled. I think probably because I changed credit cards. That's definitely why, now that I'm thinking about it. These are not from imagination. But I've been doing poses from imagination every day. It's been great, actually. I guess I'm participating in February 2020. It's fairly clear. You're not feeling well because you have no beanie on. There you go. It's actually surprisingly warm here in New York. It's because of all that global warming that's going on outside. I appreciate it. I try a lot to like break it down into shapes. So that's been helping, you know, using less lines and stuff. Why don't you draw a line of action? It's not entirely necessary. I'm intentionally trying not to use it. I like to draw in more permanent mediums like pen and whatnot. And so I kind of practice drawing just my final shapes. Or like working in shapes rather than a lot of lines. Like there's more ways to work, right? I could do this same gesture really scribbly, and that's a totally valid way of working. I just like to practice not using that. Probably the best pointer that I figured out. Here, wait, let me lower the music because I can't hear myself talking. Or I'll just do this. One of the best pointers that I started doing that really helped is just taking the stick figure and just kind of pushing this. And then using curves. So you notice I'm using a lot of shapes and curves rather than like completely straight lines. Every line is curving in the drawing. That helps a lot. Oh, thanks, Monkey. Yeah, I kind of like this approach too. Hence why I do it. How do you come up with dynamic poses for imagination? I kind of went over it here in my class yesterday. It's a lot of like breaking it down into primitive forms. And then once you're comfortable with that, make those primitive forms a little more organic. I don't know if I'm the person to go to for portfolio advice. I'm still trying to put mine together. Let's do that over. Yeah, I'm trying to work on making those finished digital paintings. The art parents for figure drawing. I really like the way that Evan Amundsen does his gestures. Steve Houston. I like the way my guy Ahmed draws. A lot of the anime artists draw this way too. Alright, now we gotta go to the other album. You should definitely try working at various sizes. It's not necessarily bad to use low opacity. I do some more violent drawings, but just because I'm doing figures. I don't know. I just always listen to metal though, no matter what the context is. I do want to do more like horror art and stuff. It would go well with the music. Now my plan is actually just to do freelance illustration for like board games, Magic, The Gathering, that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm not really thinking about anatomy right now. It's sort of kind of just baked into the shapes that I'm using. Come to Turkey. Maybe one day we'll make it there. Any tips on shading, especially without having to blend? I would practice by studying primitive forms, blocking things into shadow shapes. It's really important. Try doing it in just 2 values. I think people get into problems once they start trying to overcomplicate it. Think like how comic books just do things in 3 values. They have like a pure black. The scale is all off on this one. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hate this one. Let's redo that. Why do I never see you use color in your art? Because it's hidden on these other Photoshop documents. I'm a very... I'm like... I'm spending all this year doing color. Because I need to get better at it. Trying to tackle all the weak points. Improve the gesture. Now it's on to color. Ever get frustrated when trying to warm up? Yeah, I'm sure. Especially if I'm trying to do too much at once. Here, wait. Let's see if this is worth it. All right, this is the one I'm working on for something, for a video, but it's too dark. Oh, hi, Mark. I did not hit her. I did not. Can you repeat the question? I'll answer it. I actually did want to get to that. Hey, Andres. What's up, my dude? I'm sorry that the music is killing your brain. This is what we listen to here. When you want to draw and your cat says no, you kind of have to listen to your cat. It's not really much of a choice. I have this mindset of someone who wants to improve at drawing, but I hate the process of drawing because you're only focusing on the end results. Yeah, you gotta try to enjoy the process of like the fun parts, you know, this sort of looseness. Try spending time just doing it and see if you can maybe if you draw without the intention of sharing it. You feel the testosterone in the music? Yeah, that's fair. I do miss my wizard action also. The study goal is just to come up with more, or just get better at some gestures so that I can incorporate it into character designs. There's no like numerical goal this week. Thick hips, I see you were a man of culture. Do you think having expectations of your work is a good thing? I think it can be dangerous. We gotta listen to. Here we go. It's not ending. It's the Acacia strain. It's so good. All right, I'll put on some nice. I don't necessarily have advice on the process. I mean, the obvious answer would be do lots of paintings. Keep it simple at first. Don't do too much. The Loomis looks are all good. I am a teacher at Brainstorm. Well, I was. I actually just left this year. I wanted to spend a little more time just working on painting. How much exaggeration is needed in a pose? As much as makes it look cool. Could be anywhere from 0 to 100%. I'm not married, but I have a girlfriend of, we're going on 4 years now. Why? Because we love each other. That's alright, Khalil. Don't worry about it, my dude. How to remain optimistic. It's gonna sound kind of crappy, but I always feel like I'm just like very certain that if I stick to something long enough, I'll make it work. So like even in the more down moments, I'm like, well, I'll just stick at it. Eventually I'll get good at it. Your gesture helps me a lot for making characters more impressive, and it's really easy to make characters more in detail. How to balance gesture with structure and forms? It's pretty difficult. At some point, you just got to stop thinking about forms, kind of just think about the shapes. Did you know that the average IQ of pro artists is only at 100? That doesn't entirely shock me. I don't mean that as an insult. I just mean you don't have to like, I don't know, you don't have to, it's a lot about feeling. I feel like being logical doesn't always help you in art. Yeah, I definitely want to do more mech related stuff. This song is so good. I do like atmospheric black metal for sure. I'm sorry, Zira. See, there you go. I actually, yeah, I do practice traditional painting. It's been every night. I've been doing a lot of oil painting. Do I think showing all the muscles in the figure kills gesture? It can. Dying over here. I almost said Zika virus. These are reference sketches. And yeah, usually I'll use some sort of pose reference even if I'm designing a character. That song is so good though. Just like to zone in on that song. I have coronavirus. When I can't think of anything, I just draw poses. Drink alcohol and stay warm. It's a Huey canvas. I do like Avenged Sevenfold. Not as much anymore, but his first couple albums are really good. The Cintiq is awesome. This is just a cheaper version of it. Yeah, Lycor, I don't think so. You can probably just draw from imagination whenever. Just had to get that cat. All right, let's do one more. All right, Birdie. Study different art styles by writing a list of what makes that style, and then try to do a reference in that style. Yeah, I'm gonna collab with Adam Duff. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do something with a mid. I don't know what exactly. Draw Freebird. Freebird. That's all I ever got playing guitar. It's it didn't go so well. I started a new one, Khalil. I don't know the song name, but the band is called Violent Joy. You should check them out. They are awesome. Oh, you're shaking the table there, little birdie. You gonna use my body to jump down? There you go. Thanks, Klawzy. Is that how you say it? I appreciate that. Yeah, I think when I first got on YouTube, I didn't really know what I was talking about. I still don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, I just didn't want to not put myself out there, though. Yeah, I'm gonna do some painting in just a second, actually. I might take a coffee break. God damn. Oh, this Zika virus. Nice poses. I'm happy with that. All right, on to some rendering. I just doodled in some shapes of, I had reference from New Masters. So we'll see how that goes. The reference is coming from all over. So this one's New Masters Academy, or the anatomy one is. Do I have a life philosophy? Yeah, I do. I think I have many. All right. See how this works out. Blocking in some color underneath. Shut up, William. God damn it. Dude, bro, so sick. It's very New York of you. How do you get motivated for anything? You got to think about the big picture, think about the future. I think Frank Frazetta is awesome. It's a very quick, easy answer. Take care. Go to sleep. Wondering if I should block in some tone underneath this. Before I do anything. You gotta think about the big picture. Cause you's an artist. Nice. That is how they would say it in New York. Do I have plans for new Gumroad videos? Yeah, I actually made one last month, but I didn't put it up there. Mostly because it wouldn't upload. I don't know what was going on with it. There's going to be a series on doing like a full illustration. It's like the third time I heard this song. It's a great song, but... I have never been to IFCC Croatia. I've never been to Croatia, so... Yeah, we do sound similar to Bostonians. You don't really have much of a Boston accent though, Khalil. That might be why. I only come here to listen to metal. Fair enough. I'm just using the hard round brush right now. And a smudge brush. When did I start growing the beard? I actually don't know. It kind of just comes and goes. I've not trimmed it all the way down in a very long time. Khalil, I think you're the last one standing. We're gonna have to get some new ones. Remember that Cowards guy? That guy was very strange. feel like I'm not transitioning the values subtly enough. I don't know. We'll keep going. Khalil lives for the chat. Thanks, dude. It gets crazy in there. Need somebody to take care of that place. Gotta be bold. Fuck subtlety. Oh. Yeah, I may have to stop right now. Take a break. Eat some food, get some coffee. I might come back. I mean, I'm definitely going to come back and paint. But I might not do it on stream. I'm debating. But if anything, we'll do this tomorrow. Sorry, Andres. I gotta take more cough syrup. Actually, I feel that cough syrup right now. I'm like fading out. Why you use hotkeys? I use hotkeys all the time. That's why you hear the clicking sometimes. All right, everybody, I'm gonna get going. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow. Have Elliot feed me on live stream. I'll ask him. All right, everybody. See you later.